Robertson, and welcome to Yoga for Runners. Today we're going to go through a couple poses that, if you're a runner, will come in handy either before your run or after. It's a lot of work with the legs and the hips. Getting that nice hip opening in before our run. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our right leg out to the side with our left leg in front of us. On the inhale, we'll raise our arms high to the sky. On the exhale, engaging that core, slowly coming down to the ground. On the inhale, walking our hands back to our body. And switching, taking that right leg in front of us and the left leg out to the side. Inhale, raising our arms high to the sky. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lifting the head, walking the hands back to the body, and coming back to our cross-legged seat. Taking a couple nice big inhales, filling that belly full with air. Exhale, taking that navel to our spine. Next, we'll take the soles of our feet together, clasping our toes, lifting the spine and the crown of the head, not forcing the knees down, but just breathing into the hips, allowing those hips and the thighs to just soften toward the floor. It's okay if we're not completely on the floor today, but we're just still feeling that stretch in our hip. Taking about 5 nice breaths here. And then returning to our seated pose. Next, we'll move on to all fours, spreading the fingers nice and wide, stacking the shoulders above the wrists and the hips above the knees. And we're going to flow through some cat and cow. So we'll drop the belly with the head. Exhale, rounding the spine, sucking that navel into our spine, dropping our hips over to the right. Inhale, coming back up, dropping the belly, lifting the head. Exhale, rounding the spine, taking our hips over to the left. Flowing through with our own breath. Doing as many as feels comfortable today. And then we'll step our right foot through. We can use our hand to get our foot a little bit more forward if that's comfortable today. We want to make sure that our knee is right on top of that ankle. And then we can either place our hands on our knee or raise our arms up nice and high to the sky. And then we'll plant our hands. And we're going to lift the toes off of the mat, straightening that right leg and bending. Lifting and lowering those toes off of the mat. ready, framing the foot, stepping back to all fours, and stepping that left foot through. Taking our hands onto our knee, lifting the spine nice and tall, or lifting our arms all the way to the sky. Exhale, lowering the hands, framing the foot, lifting and lowering the left toes. And when we're ready, framing the foot, stepping back to all fours. And then we're going to push up into our downward facing dog. Pedaling out the heels if we need to. Just warming up those calves. And then when we're ready, we're going to lift that right leg high to the sky, bending the right knee, and sweeping that right shin behind our hands, coming onto the top of the left leg and the left foot, lifting the chest high to the sky. If it's comfortable, we can bend that left foot in, reaching around, grabbing the foot. And then we'll exhale, folding over that right leg, letting the forehead and the hands come down. On the inhale, lifting the head, planting the hands, spreading the fingers nice and wide, coming back into our downward facing dog. And lifting that left leg high to the sky, bending the knee, and sweeping that left shin forward, coming onto the top of the right leg and the right foot, lifting the chest. If we choose, bending that right foot in, reaching around, grabbing it. And exhale, folding. And then we'll plant the hands, stepping back in our downward facing dog. Shifting into our plank with a flat back. Dropping to the knees, walking up onto our heels. Taking our hands to our heart, observing our breath, observing how our bodies feel after the practice. And then we'll end with Namaste. Thank you.